And if you don't know, I just threw an interception. Just now.
Peyton Manning coming on the field on the defensive side. Look out. Can you disguise? Can you wait till the last second to show what your defense is going to do? Usually you cannot because he has all the answers.
First down at the 30. Going deep. Looking for intercepted. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20.
Well, it was a bad decision that time by the quarterback, and it results in an interception. When you throw one like that early in the game, it could definitely shake your confidence for the rest of the day.
Yeah, go over it, yeah. You are not welcome here. Gosh, could have sworn I had Zeke in. Oh. Oh God. Ezekiel. Hold on. You can't be kidding. You can hear that? Hold on, hold on, hold on. We got this stuff. That's alright. Yeah. We got no stuff. I didn't know they could hear that. Oh my God. Hopefully that's better.
Let's go.
First down at the 20. Running away from the pressure. Going for the deep ball. And it's incomplete. As we set now the offensive lineup, one of the most physical wideouts in the league is Dez Bryant.
I think he's one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. Dez Bryant can catch the football. He can break tackles. He's so... If you cover him, he can still beat you up and get the football. That's what you like to see from a wide receiver.
Second down after the incompletion. The play clock's running down. Unable to beat the down clock, and that'll cost him 5 yards, a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Go ahead.
Still second down.
Oh, go ahead, yo. Chill.
And now, after the penalty, it's second down and 15. The Broncos defense now loading up.
You can still hear it. I don't understand what that is. I don't understand what that is. What is it? Okay, there it is.
Dime defense out of the shotgun. Reaches out and snatches it.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Third down on the way. The Cowboys lined up, bunch formation. Airing it out. One-handed, makes the grab.
What must it be like to be able to go down there and make a play like that? How about it? One-handed catch. That was special.
Only 34 yards to the end zone. Here's the first snap after the big play. Launching it deep.
Touchdown. Yeah. Oh, no.
Pass is
Oh, my goodness,
intercepted.
No.
What a rough way to
Oh
get
my
this game
goodness.
started, getting picked off so early.
Oh, it is a rough way because all these coaches talk about they overdo it. Oh, don't make a mistake out there. That's all they talk about. Every once in a while, talk about making a play because that's what this league is about.
The Cowboys defense got the pick the last time on the field.
Yeah, really nice call there in the game. That's how you manage it. That's how you get out of trouble. Make a good play call on the defense. They took advantage of it and came up with the interception.
First down now in a dangerous spot here. Anderson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback.
You have got to be kidding me.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Oh, shut up.
Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there. Tough starting field position here.
Okay, yeah, he's going to safety. He's going to...
The Cowboys defense packs it in now, going with the 46.
Oh, my goodness, dude.
And a flag is
Stop.
down.
False start. Offense.
Oh, offense. Why don't we get this?
The offense is backed up.
You're back. You're back.
The Broncos go with two tight ends on this play. Anderson's going to take the handoff now. Lee's able to read that play and make the hit.
Oh, man, you talk about making it tight, Jim. You come into the game, it's early, then you have bad field position. Really hard to execute and let it go when you're backed up.
Peyton Manning under center. Second down and 9. Anderson's got it on the handoff. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Third and 4. Finds Thomas. Thomas is taken down at the 26.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
Change for this. This is going to be our ball.
The Cowboys back onto the field. Of course, the last drive they had it looked like they were going to put up some points, only to watch the football get picked off in opponent's territory.
Smart defensive coach they're going against in this game today. He knows how to put his players in positions to make plays, and he did that last drive, and they came up with the INT.
Was that on the quarterback, or was that just a great play by the defender?
I'm giving most of the credit to the defender. It's just a good play.
The Cowboys come out in a bunch set. The Cowboys snap it at the 36. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Handoff. Trying to fight through right in the middle of the field. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs. If you don't bump the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down here after the run. Takes off with it. Now on the field, and Ward almost picks it off.
That's what you have to do as a defensive back. You got to wait to the last second. Wait till the receiver uses his hands. And once they go up, put your hand in between them and knock that football down. What a play.
The Cowboys take it from the 43. He's scrambling down. He's got some daylight.
He is a good runner with the football, not like most quarterbacks in the National Football League. They design runs for him just to do it as a running back.
1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Up the gut here. That's a gain of only a yard. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Another carry here. Carter's going to make the tackle.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
3rd down and 5. Dunbar on the receiving end. Harris is there that time for the tackle.
Hold on, let me do that. I'm gonna try this. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, already on controller. It's down. I'm gonna put. Oh my. Okay. Hello. So you can hear it. Pop.
Jim, the defense gives up the 1st down that time inside the red zone. But offense can do. Let's see if they can hold it.
1st down on the way. They'll go ground. Breaks free. And that's a gain of 9. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
2nd and goal to go from the 1. And that's Jackson in on the stop. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. 3rd and goal from the 1. And that's Jackson in on the stop.
Offside. Defense.
Oh.
That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. Mounting a serious drive. 3rd and goal. And now he'll take off.
Oh my God.
Intercepted. Tackles made.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
Anderson's going to secure the handoff. He has blossomed into a big-time receiver in this game, Emmanuel Sanders.
Well, it's not about just the offense. Oh, the offense gives him those numbers. He has shown wherever he plays, no matter who the coach or the quarterback is, he can get it done.
Incomplete as Manning is off target on that pass. As we set now the defense, it'll be calling on a number of times today. Cornerback Brandon Carr.
Every team.
The Cowboys offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
That's his first reception today.
Well, we see this more and more in the NFL, don't we, Jim? Quarterbacks who move around just enough. That time he gets outside the pocket and does a beautiful job of completing a deep pass down the field.
They come to the line, and it's first down. The Broncos come out in a dime package. Looking long. Des Bryant intercepted.
No.
And a touchback.
No.
We've got a tight one early in the second.
No. Oh my God, dude! I just
The Cowboys just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They'll go ground. Stewart's there to make the stop.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Cowboys come out in the pistol. First down and 10. The give. Gets about 9 on the play. From inside the red zone. The Broncos lined up in the nickel. Out of the shotgun formation. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Bryant's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Got a flag down here. Comes away with it. Talib's there to make the tackle.
I am sorry. I do not know what that is. I want to play on the mic. What? Okay, now I can hear myself. Oh my God. I just saw someone with the screen. Sorry. Heather. Okay, I just barely need to speak.
Holding offense.
Yeah, I would hurt. Oh, come on.
The defense will take the penalty.
Dang it, man.
Third down after the penalty. The Cowboys need to get to the 18 to extend this drive. Out of the gun. And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Oh my God, nope. Wait.
The kick, it's through there. The kick is good.
Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
But that was the thing I wanted to see.
The Cowboys step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. In a real tough spot here on second down. Welcome back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning. Second down and 5. Knocked down as he fires it.
Wait, no, I threw it. Yeah, I threw it. So,
third down, and must be extremely careful with the football.
Get ready.
From the gun. The catch is made by Lance Dunbar.
Jim, the defense just missed a big opportunity there. They got the offense backed up, and they let them pick up a big first down.
Oh, yeah, by the way.
First down, offense ready for the snap. The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. They'll go shotgun here. Beasley with the reception.
Oh, my God.
Beasley's got the first as he's brought down.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
The Broncos with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. First and 10.
Oh, my God.
And he takes off. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
It's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Looking to go down the field here, and they can't connect.
Yeah, that's why.
Third long situations, a lot of coordination.
Because of that piece of crap, God dang it.
In this league will run a draw play on third and long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
The Cowboys need to get to the 34 for a first down. The Cowboys have it at the 24. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth. After that defensive timeout, we're ready for action. The Cowboys not punting, going to go for it on fourth down. The Cowboys need to get to the 34 for a first down. Stands in the pocket, heaving it down the field, and it's batted down. Heading towards halftime, and the defense makes the big stop, all but ensure.
Dude. Gosh, be kidding me.
The Cowboys take the field here. Their last possession ended with the very crazy decision of going for it on 4th down from their own territory. An unusual decision, to say the least.
I don't know if it's unusual. We see this all the time from this guy. So it's when you're going to learn. You know, I guess when you pile up enough losses, you'll finally say, hey, I want to win a game. I'm going to manage it differently. And in those situations, you should punt.
Okay, if you were playing the game right now, what would you have done with that last possession?
I absolutely would have punted it without question.
And that will close out the first half here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Time now for a short break, and we'll be back after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Now following the pick, a one-handed grab will be made here. And it's going to end up going for a gain of 42. Cowboys would later throw a pick on the draw. Third down from inside the 50. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Walker's reading the play and comes away with it, ending the drive. 1st and 10. Here the pass goes to the sideline. And that connection will lead to a gain of 59 yards. There would later be a pick to end the drive. So that's it for us. We'll go back now to Arlington for the start of the second half.
All right, Larry, thanks a lot. Second away here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field. The Cowboys will use a timeout here early in the second half. The Cowboys talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going. Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they go with it from here.
It's first down as they head to the line. The Broncos will come out in the dime.
Get ready.
Dropped by Bryant, who couldn't bring it in.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Gets away from the pressure. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
If you give him the chance, he will run the football. That's what he did that time. He tucked it in there and ran up the field and got a few yards.
All set up now at the 21.
Now 1st and 10.
Wants to go deep.
But it's incomplete.
Coach is going to have a hard time calling deep throws down the field when the quarterback shows he can't even get it out there. That time he underthrows the football bad.
2nd and 10. It's intercepted. The Broncos counted on the passing game early, but it slowed down after a hot start. Manning's tried to adjust to the defense, but it hasn't worked out.
Well, he's tried, but listen, there's nothing he can do about the offensive line. It's not been as sharp, and I'll tell you what, when an offensive line is not sharp, our quarterback's going to lose confidence.
They bring in the extra tight end. Anderson's taking the handoff. He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Looking long. And it's swatted away.
What a good job by the defensive back that time. That ball was thrown beautifully down the field. High arcing throw, but the defensive back in great position knocks it down.
Second down, and they must be careful at this point. Second down and 10. Running room. Breaks out of that one. Talib's in on the tackle. First and 10. Looking to go deep. Comes down with the defender tips it out.
All you have to do is watch the head of the receiver. When they drop footballs, usually it's because you can see their head move the other way before the football gets there. That's what happened this time, and it's a drop pass.
Midway into the third. Down the field, and they can't connect.
Well, but it's third and long. I just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
Third and 10 coming up. The Cowboys will line up. The first down markers right at the 31-yard line. Down the pocket, and they deck the quarterback. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. And welcome back. Danielle Bellini is working on getting us an update on the injury as we return to action.
Well, that looks like an upper body injury, Jim. I think we both can tell that. And now the question is, how bad is it? You just never know.
He caught it.
Can't give all the credit to the offense here. They go for it on fourth down here in the second half. Even though they're losing, the defense should have known that that play was coming, and they should have stopped it.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Let's see how they back up the big play here. And now Romo's going to take off. Taking off. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. The Cowboys have it at the 44. He's drilled as he throws. Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Cowboys official. He was unable to confirm exactly what the injury was, but he did tell me that it is related to the upper body.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Looking long, but they can't connect.
Well, Jim, now it's time. Even though it's third and long, you can't be over there, playing it safe. That has not worked for you. Time to call a play, take a chance to get that football down the field.
Third down and 10. Romo's going to take off with it. That ball should have been picked, but instead it's knocked away incomplete.
Romo's athletic enough to get out of the pocket. That's a really good job by him, but you have to give the defense a lot of credit. They shut down all the receivers.
The Cowboys don't want any part of punting the football. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. The Cowboys have it at the 44. Going for the home run. Intercepted. That brings the play to an end. The Broncos didn't run the ball like they wanted to early, but that certainly has changed. Anderson's been a key component as he's chipped away at that defense and now finding room to work.
Jim, it's like a boxing match. You got to throw some body blows early in the fight to soften them up. They did that. Nice job.
Anderson's lined up as the single back. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Anderson's met at the 16. Peyton Manning under center. Ball lines up in the backfield. Second and 10. Caldwell's got it on a pass that had some heat. The Broncos are in front thanks to their